It is just past, or just after 8. Somebody's singing loud on the Today Show, but I took my kids to school. I am off today, so I am going for a run. It is, I think, 45 out right now. There's pretty good breeze, and it's almost like a foggy mist right now. But I don't care. I am mentally exhausted from running on the treadmill every single day, literally. I only got out a handful of times before like December hit, and then we just constantly got snowstorms, as you could see through my previous videos. But yeah, I'm wearing my Sirena pants with my nifty pocket, right? I love this fabric. I don't know where she goes. I don't know if she goes to like the gods of fabric and finds like the softest, most comfortable fabric in the whole world. Like, I feel as though I can wear my running tights out to go pick my kids up from school because they're so comfortable. They feel like sweatpants, so if you get what I'm saying. I could definitely wear these anywhere. They're so comfortable. But I am excited. I ordered another kit on St. Patrick's Day. She released her new Pop the Cork because she's gonna be at Ironman Cork, Ireland in June. So that was kind of like her new kit that she released for the spring, and then also to kind of get ready for the big Ironman Ireland that's coming up. So I'm really excited. I've got that coming in the mail. It should be here probably in like 3 to 5 more days. So I'll have to show you guys that. I want to really like get out and like try things out to really give you a good idea of how I feel about it. So far, the stuff that I've been riding inside or running with and then riding in the basement, I've absolutely loved. But I do want to try the new kit and just kind of give everybody a good review of like 3 different kits and how it feels inside, outside, over time. So hopefully I'll get a Try Sirena up for you. I'm telling you what, it is some of the nicest stuff. I used to buy Betty and Core and So's and Zoot, and don't get me wrong, I like them, but oh, it's so comfortable. But again, I'm gonna stop rambling and go get this run in. I'm gonna run for about an hour, and I'm just gonna enjoy it. I don't have the kids, I don't have work, I don't have school, I don't have anything. I'm just gonna let my mind go, listen to some music, and just enjoy the run. All right, so see all this? Somehow I have to get it all on my body because this is called I Am Tired of Running and Riding Inside. So good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning and it's like 35 degrees outside, but the sun is shining and the grass is just so everly turning green, and I'm like, I am going outside. I am not gonna stay inside of this house anymore. Like, cause I'm like, oh, I probably would get a better workout if I stay in here. I'll do like a spinnerful. I'll stay warm. I mean, honestly, it'd be a better workout, but I am not gonna do that because the days that I have to, you know, work, I have to get up around like 3:30 or 4 in the morning. So it's not an option. It's 100% inside. So I am definitely going outside today to ride my bike. So let's see how this all goes. I have not rode outside since, I think, October. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can find everything. I got all my layers on. So hopefully this works. And then the back of it, you can kind of see, is like really fluorescent. So hopefully it'll be good for like visibility. But oh my gosh, I could not find my riding like pants, like the tights. So I have like a pair of shorts with like a capris over it. It's, yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to cycle. I can barely move to turn off the lights. Just not moving very well with me. But I think I got it all on. Hopefully this will work. My bike has been on the trainer, you know, since I said like October. But I'm gonna give it a whirl because I do not want to sit in that basement anymore, and it just looks too beautiful to be inside today. And my kids are in school for like another 2 hours, so I knew like I feasibly can get my bike ready. And God, I turn on like every light. I feasibly, yeah, I can get my bike ready and get this ride in. So I'm gonna get this ride in. She's up out of the basement. Yay. Their Cervelo bike, the one I like racing and training most of the time, is with my dad because he's repairing like the cosmetic brake lever I showed you guys last week on the vlog. So I'm out of breath. It's like pumping up the tires and cleaning it up. I'm not gonna lie, the front wheel had cobwebs on it. It did. It had cobwebs on it. You might even be able to see it, like look, there's hair on it. Not because I have a rotor at all, it's just the front wheel doesn't move when it's in a trainer. But I'm gonna go get the rest of my stuff on and get this ride going. Well, I did it. It is cold. It is windy. And I blew a lot of snot rockets. It was right about an hour ride, which when I first started, I thought I wouldn't make it that long because it was so cold. And it's weird when you're on a trainer all winter, like just the balancing of the bike and the turning and the braking, and it's like riding a bike. You figure it out pretty quick, but it's so different. So I was a little nervous, a little more weary on my bike. My hands are killing me because they're just not used to it. We always say we kind of callus up our butts and hands, you know, over the summertime after being on the saddle for a while. But I feel so good to get out and get on a bike ride. And so I'm gonna go get cleaned up and I'm gonna go get my kids from school. And then I think I'm gonna go get a smoothie. Sounds super good. Nothing hard today. Everything's just kind of getting things going again. I don't want to like jump in and be like, I'm gonna go do a 2.5 hour hill ride. That would not be smart. So I'm just gonna just slowly increase my mileage over time now that I have Wisconsin on the calendar. I have a half marathon in 3 weeks, so I have a long run tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get 10, 11 in, just kind of see how I feel. And then I work all weekend, so I won't be able to get anything in other than like maintenance or just some weights. So that's the plan so far. So I'm just slowly getting the training plan going for summertime. I cannot believe in like a week and a half we'll be in April. It's going so fast. And you know what? One thing that I've noticed is that it was so hard to train in the Midwest for the Texas Ironman, because you guys saw like from my videos last year, I had to do so much training inside, almost everything, 100-mile ride inside. And it was mentally as tough as it was physically, but I so miss just like knowing that I have an Ironman at the beginning of the season and that like I'm in tip-top shape and I can only build my whole season off of that. So I don't know if I'm gonna do like the Disney marathons next year in January, but I'm thinking I wanna do Texas Ironman, obviously April 2020, not this year, but that's kind of my plans, is like do Wisconsin, take like a month or two off, and then kind of jump back into it after Christmas and really train hard again for Texas for 2020. So the things you think about when you're on your bike. I'll check in with you guys later. Breakfast is done. It was super yummy, and now all I want to do is just sit and head down on the couch. So my Friday is like my Sunday, but my husband is off until like noon, so I'm gonna try to go get about a 10-11 mile run in, just kind of see how I feel. If I'm not feeling great, it might be 8, but just a longer run, try to get it in, because like I said, I have half the marathon in like 3 weeks. Oops. But it's not that I can't do the distance, I just don't want to like kill myself today. For some reason I feel like I'm getting sick again. My neck is like killing me because there's such a difference from like riding in the basement versus riding outside yesterday with like my helmet and just the positioning and more forward. So yeah, my neck hurts. But I'm gonna wear my Hooker Clifton ones that they re-released. I'm gonna run in those today, so I'm excited to have kind of those plush clouds on my feet. But I'm gonna get this running and then I'll check in with you guys when I get back. Gatorade should we pick? We got green apple, we got blue. You want the green one? Yeah. The melon? Alright, let's try that one. Okay. So my run is done. I went 11 and like a quarter, I think. I ended up going a little bit longer than normal. And I'm going to get something to eat because I'm hungry, and everything looks good. One of the coolest things happened while I was running. I was running around kind of this lake area, and there was all these like birds just kind of flying around, and then all of a sudden this big bird like comes really close towards me, and I'm thinking, what is that bird doing? Like, it's getting really, really close to me. And it gets like so close to me, and it like spawns its wings out completely, and then it's like tail feather, or, you know, back feather, like comes out, almost stopping the bird like right in front of me. And it's got this big white head and just these huge like dark wings. And then I look, and it's got this big yellow beak, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it was a bald eagle. It was so stinking cool. It was like, one, first of all, it's hard to find bald eagles anyways, but to see one literally like stop dead in your tracks and like make you see its presence, that was so cool. It was like, I told my husband when I came home, it was like one of the top 5 best like running days, just because it got warmer and warmer to the point that I was taking gloves off, unzipping my jacket. The sun was on me the whole time. The wind was just light. And then the bald eagle, it was just amazing. So it felt good. My feet are a little sore because they're just not used to like pounding that long. So I've got to get them kind of back into that again. Actually, I'm gonna make a smoothie. That sounds good. But that was my run, and I'm glad it's done. And then I've got to run some errands before the end of the day, and I have work tomorrow, so I'm gonna make this smoothie and get the rest of our day. I love these smoothie mix. I get them from Walmart, and they have probably 6 to 7 different kinds, but this one's got mango, dragon fruit, acai, and then passion berry. And then I usually add like obviously like almond milk or like a banana to blend it up. They're so good. Well, I just got home from work, and I'm super jealous because it got up to like 67 degrees today, and it wasn't supposed to get that warm. And I really wanted to ride my bike, because as I was coming home, like the last road that I stopped at, there was like 25 cyclists, and they were all riding outside, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. So, okay, I'll turn it on. So tomorrow I'm going to try to get out, and this will be my second ride getting out in 2019. But it was charging. Okay, well, let's turn it back on. Let's see if it's on. So I'm hoping to get out tomorrow. It's supposed to be, I think, like 66, something like that, similar to yesterday. However, we're supposed to get some thunderstorms. tomorrow, so I think I can still get a ride in between you waking up and dropping them off at school, so we shall see. But I'm super excited. And I got my new Sirena kit. I got it ordered, and it was on its way, and it was supposed to come yesterday, and it said just late arrival. It wasn't gonna get here yesterday by 8. And I checked my mailbox just as I came home, and it's still not here. I don't know where it is. I'll go check the porch. No package. Mommy. So I am headed out for a run. I was gonna do a ride because I've got like an hour and a half before my kids get home, but the traffic is just so busy out there, and like this huge bank of clouds came in, so it's like 50 now, and I'm like, it may drop actually in temperature. And you know, riding's always colder than running just because the wind and the breeze that you get. And then we also have 30-mile-an-hour winds. So on top of all that, I decided that I'm going to run. So this is actually like my first time wearing like some Sirena stuff outside. So I'm also going to review this. I'm trying to wear everything a couple times, and then I'll give you like a true review. So far, I've worn it in the basement and obviously, you know, put it on and tried it, but I really want to like give it the outdoor test. So I'm trying like everything, and hopefully my new kit comes. Still isn't here. It went like the opposite direction of where I lived. It went to western Kansas last night. I'm like, no, eastern Kansas. So I don't know why my kit's circling around Kansas like a tornado. I don't know. But hopefully it comes in soon so I can show you guys, and then I can give the kit a try and then let you know how I like it all. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a run, probably like 5 or 6 miles, and then I gotta go get my kids, and then I'm going out to lunch with one of my friends. So I'm gonna go get this run in, and then I'll check in with you guys when I get back. All right, so my run is done. I am back. It just did not feel good. It was so windy, and it wasn't a good day. I think I'm just tired from work. It was just a long week, and my feet are just kind of sore from being on my feet all week, and yeah, just wasn't a great one. I'm glad it was a little bit warmer, and I'm glad I was able to get outside and get it in. I got about, I guess it's 6.75 in, so I was actually went a little bit longer than I thought, and I had zero nutrition or water on me, so that might have been part of it, but it actually was better at the end than it was in the beginning, and I think it's because I kind of went out too fast because I was so excited. It was so warm, but you need to be careful not to go out too hard too soon, because that's definitely how I get injuries and then just turn into an ick run. But all right, well, it is Thursday, and it's cloudy, but I think it's like 59 degrees out, so I'm gonna go for a ride. I've got my bike all ready. Got her. This is my older one, but she's still one of my favorites and I'm most comfortable with, because June is getting all fixed up because some of the parts fell off down here in Ironman Chattanooga. But I did get like a new phone carrying case because my phone is even bigger than last, so I had to get a bigger one that would hold it safely. And then yeah, it's only gonna be like an hour and a half ride, so I don't need any nutrition, but I do need to grab a water bottle really quick. Ride. I'm like, I think 10, 12 miles in. It's my turnaround point, so I'm gonna turn around. And you can kind of see, I'm just like in this neighborhood. It is a little bit harder of a road. It has been so busy. There's been so many like dump trucks and whatnot, so I'm calling it a day. And then my hands are just like covered in grease. They're much better than they were, but my rear wheel completely fell off in an intersection. I was luckily able to clip out. And safely land without it like falling off my bike. But I had to go back home, call my husband to pick me up because I could not get my chain. It was completely stuck in between like the gears and the spokes. So I ended up having to fix that, but now I'm back on my bike ride, but I have to make it a little bit shorter because I have to go get the kids and I ran out of time. But it feels gorgeous. It's 60 degrees out, minus the 40-mile-an-hour south wind, so I'm excited that I get to head north back home. But just wanted to check in with you guys. It's going good, and I'll see you when I get home. Alright, so you guys saw I got my Sirena stuff. It finally arrived. So yeah, I just had to go to like the doctor's office. I have had like, we've had like the cold/flu for like the last 3 weeks, you guys know. And it just is not going away for me, and I had so much sinus pain, and I kept like saying, oh, it's probably just allergies. But between the sinus pain and then my ears started hurting, now the back of my throat is like starting to hurt. So I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm getting strep. Ended up, it's not strep, but I do have a lot of fluid in my ears, so it may have just gone back there. So I'm just making some soup right now for my poor measly self. And then I'm gonna have dinner. My kids were good and let me go to the doctor. They didn't scream and yell at me too much, so that's good. But let me pull this out so you guys can see what it looks like. So here's the kit, guys, and you can see like the Sirena gold on it. It's really, really, really cool. I love the coloring. I don't have anything like this, and that's why I was like, first I was like, I'm not sure if I care for the colors, and then it like grew on me. I'm like, that is absolutely adorable. Of course, I'm on their team, and so it's great because I can wear this now when I'm racing. But I just absolutely love the colors. They're like so vibrant and so different. And then you can also see on the side how it says Ireland. So Team Sirena, I know the CEO is going to Cork, Ireland, and she is going there for the Ireland Ironman in June. So I think this is kind of like one of the big things for it. Let me see the back of it. Oh, and I love the pockets. So yeah, really nice pockets. I don't know what this fabric is. It is so stinking soft. So nice, but I am so excited for it to get warm and to wear this new kit. Well, I am excited about my new kit. It finally got here. So excited, but I am going to call it a night. I am so tired and just not feeling well. My throat is just sore. Dang allergies, right? So I get a little bit warmer weather and the grass is getting greener and things are blooming, and now I have allergies. So it's fun, and a cold. But I hope you guys had fun following along with me this week, even though I almost crashed my bike today. But if you guys like these videos, I am going to have a half marathon in 2 weeks, so I'm gonna kind of ramp up the training. Yes, I can run a half marathon any day, but I'm gonna really kind of do specific training next week for it. And I hope you guys follow along with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything, and don't forget to hit that like button. I will see you guys later. I hope you all have a great week. Bye.